Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashi Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you synopsis, shorts review along with my thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, Agashi here today. So today I'm going to be doing, I think it's a K web series drama review, and it is a Netflix original, no sponsor to Netflix, but Ji Chang Wook star in it, and I was kind of like, okay, how is this drama gonna turn out? Because it's like, I think the last drama we watched him was like Backstreet Rookie, so we're kind of like, Ajishi and I, we watched this and we saw like how different he looked with his hair and everything. We're like, whoa, he looks so different with like long hair. So I did watch the first two episodes that actually came out, and I'm going to be going over it, and like I don't know, I'm kind of like iffy on it, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching it or I'm gonna let it sit. Like, even though it's a web series, it is a total of 16 episodes, and it airs on Tuesday and Friday, and each episode is like only 30 minutes, so it's like, it's not like other ones where they all come out all at once. So I think I'm gonna let it sit to actually watch and see how it turns out, but I'll be going over the cast synopsis in the first two episodes with you guys. So as for our cast, we have Ji Chang Wook as Park Jae-won, and he's a 32-year-old architect, and then we have Kim Ji-won as Oh, and her other name is Sana, and she's a 29-year-old marketer. And we have Kim Min-suk as Choi Kyung-jun, 29-year-old architect working in his father's business. And then Soo Ju-young as Sun Ri-yi, 29-year-old part-timer doing multiple jobs. And then Ryo Kyung-sung as Kang-gong, a 29-year-old novelist who has not dated in 2 years. And then we have Han Ji-young as Oh Sang-young, 30-year-old gym teacher in high school. As for our synopsis, it's a storyline of an interview format of 6 people in their dating life. Park Jin-won is a 32-year-old architect, and he's passionate and he loves his work and like, you know, honesty and everything. That's like his type of personality. And he hasn't been able to forget a certain woman who stole his heart and disappeared. And we get introduced to Lee Eun-oh, who is a 20-year-old marketer living her ordinary life, and she has alter ego, which is Yoo Sung-ah, and she meets Park Jin-won under her fake identity at Jeju Island, ends up falling in love with him. And then we also go on to seeing other characters who are like around them being a steady couple, and we also see other people who fall in love but he doesn't date, or women who dates but they don't get committed. So recap on the first 2 episodes, the drama starts us off with the narrator, who's actually the director of the show, not like that, but like, you know, in play. And he introduces us to the 6 people that he will be documentary, and which is Park Chae-won, Lee Eun-oh, Choi Kyung-jun, Sung Ri-yin, Oh Sang-ho, and Kang-gong. And these are random people that are chosen in the city because they live in the city and they're around the ages of like 29 to like 35 or something like that. And the narrator, he's not going to interfere with their personal lives, but he's going to be filming and interviewing these people as a documentary of dating and love. And they have to act like it's a normal thing in front of the camera, talk casually to him and everything like that. So we immediately learned that Kyung-jun and Rin-yi are actually dating, and their relationship seems to be going well in a constant flow, and everything is going well between them. And then we jump to seeing Jae-won talking about a girl who he can't seem to let go, and it's been a year now. And like we learned that like Kyung-ju and Jae-won, they actually work together, and Kyung-ju, he's the company they work for, architect, like this firm, business, something like that. It's actually Kyung-ju's father's company. Anyways, then we jump to seeing Eun-oh talking about how, you know, her job, she's a marketer and all this stuff like that, but like, you know, she lives based off of her alter ego, which is like a total opposite girl of her, which is Yoo Sung-ah. And then we also introduced to Kang-gong, who is like this novelist, and he's like, he hasn't dated before, and like he's just like nerdy, lonely guy. And then we have like Sung-oh, who she's a gym teacher, and like she's supposed to be like, you know, the sexy hot gym high school teacher and stuff like that. And like she just, you know, she just has flings from the looks of it, of how she talks, you know, she just has flings and all that stuff like that. And then we actually get introduced to that, like it jumps back to Jaewon talking about his relationship a year ago where he can't seem to let go, and we learn it's actually Eun-woo, but she's actually a different person during that time. And they comment like, you know, he doesn't understand why they broke up and when they love each other a lot. And like what the narrator did was, in terms of editing these interviewing, was like going back and forth as if they were arguing of whose fault it is, and as if like they were arguing for reals, but it's actually they were filmed separately and they actually don't know that they're both getting documentary at the same time for this. And then we get flashback to September 2019. We're at Jeju Island or Yeongyang Island or something like that, where Eun-woo was actually at the airport to pick up Jaewon, and she's amazed by he's tall, he's handsome, and everything like that. Bringing him back, they exchanged like a few words on the drive back, and that's how he fell in love with her, because her character, where she played her alter ego, her fake name she goes by with Yoo Sung-an, he was actually like, she could just be her, apparently like for that character she could just be herself, or it's someone she can be without like lying and stuff like that. So that's what it is, and he fell in love with her. And spending some time over there, he like, you know, he started to fall more and more in love with her. She's like this fearless woman living carefree. She taught him how to drive. He taught her how to surf and all this stuff like that. And spending all these times together, there's like parties and all these things like that. And it led to their first kiss, and it led them to them having sex together. And like he didn't force it upon her. She didn't say no, and they went full on board with it. And the next day she acted as if nothing happened between them, and it like hurted him. He was just like, oh, like she used me, or like Chandler say, I feel used. But yeah, so it was like kind of like a moment like that. And then we move back to seeing the present time, where he still can't let go, and he's still seeking for an answer of why it didn't work out between the two of them. And at the same time, Eun-woo points it out that it's all her fault for lying about herself. She was never honest with him during that time, so you know, in a way, I guess like she felt bad. That's why she left, you know, because she felt like she was in love with him too. But why is she going? This is my take from it. That why is she going to hurt him when she's lying about herself to him, and he's being honest about everything, you know? And like it focuses a lot more on the two of them, because like it's, in a way, it's leading them to finding each other or understanding relationship in each other like that and stuff like that. But like during all this time, we get to see like relationship between Kyung-jun and Ring-yi, where it actually leads them to their first sex together, which is like, you know, they're supposed to be romantic and everything, but when he took off her shirt, like the button got stuck, and it's like, yeah, reality hits like that. And then also to Soo-young talking about her relationship and sex with men, and then obviously going back to Kang-gong, who's just hopeless and he's not going anywhere, you know. And so it's very short. I mean, even the drama, honestly, total of the 2 episodes together was just an hour, and even this review is going to be short because it's like, it's more so just documentary of them talking back and forth, and it's not really much like giving you anything, because they're basically just sitting there as if like you're watching them talk to the camera, or as if they're talking to you, you know. So that's what it is. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it doesn't give you preview, it doesn't give you anything, so you're basically just going to be watching it. But from the looks from the trailers and everything, it does look like they are going to meet actually, like in the present time now, and he's actually, who knows if he's going to be knowing her as Un-oh or Soma, you know. So who knows if he's going to be knowing that it's her, and how it's going to turn out for them, and how it's going to affect this, because like the filming their documentary they're doing, because like, you know, they don't know they're both doing this documentary, but it looks like it as if like he found out that she was also doing this documentary too, or something like that. So it's kind of like all over the place. The first 2 episodes doesn't really give you much, and it's just kind of like all over the place. But I'm guessing like, you know, as it goes on, it is 16 episodes, so I mean, as it goes on, I guess he gets more into it and it's gonna show more. And obviously, like, they do it where it's like, oh, you know, when it's like the documentary, it's them getting filmed talking, but then when it's outside of the documentary, you get to see kind of like drama version of the daily life of what's going on between them and what's happening. And it's not just between them, it's like all the other characters and what they do, as if like it's like an actual drama you're watching. But I don't know, I don't want to blabber on for too long. It is like very short. I mean, if you guys have not checked it out and you guys want to watch something short, check it out. I mean, if you, and to me, I watched it because I was just like, oh my god, like Ji Chang Wook looks so different. Let's see how he's gonna look like with his new hairstyle and everything. And he looks really, really like a grown man in this one. He does not look like how in Backstreet Rookie, where he kind of looks young. They had to make him look young because the girl was very, very young. And like, for this one, he looked older, and he was kind of tan in a bit. When they were at the island, you could really tell he got tan, so it made him look even like older to like his actual age or something like that. And it doesn't give you that baby look he has. But yeah, I think that's it for today's review. Check out this drama if you guys haven't, and I will see you guys in the next drama review.